It's a marvelous Monday. That's right. We are June 16th of 2025. It is going to be a spectacular day. I'm grateful that you're all joining me here this morning. We've got a bunch of you in the chat, chatting away. I love it. We've got a lot of news for you as well. Just finished recording a video talking a little bit about X and Blue Sky. What's happening right now? We can talk about how a lot of things have been kind of sort of canceled. And I'm pretty happy about that. We got Weatherman out there. Thanks for being here, my friend. Hope everything's going well. The beautiful Deeple, of course, Crazy White Boy. And Ms. Pick Cafe has returned. What a great day. We got a few other folks that rolled through the door over there, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I've got several folks here on this side. I want to say thanks for being here, and I appreciate you. I really, really do. Let's see. We've got Dr. Jill in both places, weighing on that wrench, making sure everybody behaves, and just a few other folks as well. Davina is here. Great to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. And DL Fendel in the house. Either way, they are indeed nobody's dream come true. Well, there you go. We've got Bone in the house. Good morning. Good morning to you, Bone. Hope you're doing well. Snortopoopus Q Burr is here. Never miss Snortopoopus. You know why? Because Snortopoopus is our favorite polar bear. And we've got a bear story for you at the end of the show. And then a little, solace for me. It's going to be fun to talk about in bonus time, so stick around. We won't go anywhere after we count down to the end. And I think I've got 17 or 18 stories and all. It's wild. Walter Tomaszewski is in the house. Philip increasingly pokes me for foodie and sneak snacks. There you go. I'm worried he's descending into a life of crime. Well, oftentimes that happens. We got so many more folks here in the house. Let's see. Look at all these people. Scrolling through everything. I want to say thank you to SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor for 5 Culture Casino cash, saying maybe a better movie idea for F4 is How to Train Your F4 Man. There you go. Pat Town might approve. He might. Indeed. Speaking of things, indeed, the new channel is launched. That's right. Amazing. Campione, Campione Reacts. Campione Reacts. You can find it on YouTube. I'll be posting it here at the end of the show. You're going to want to check it out. The first premiere video over there, well, it launched as well, or will be launching here shortly. Frank Hammett's here. Frank's here. What's up, Frank? Morgan King, our own superhero, is doing well. At least I hope he is. I'm glad he's here, though. And Luke, holler if you hear me. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Joseph A., what is going on? Hail, Culturinos. That's right. The great and powerful Culturians. That's right. The Culturian are the Culturian army. There's the word. And a lovely gifty from the one and only Rubio. Good morning, Juliet. Good morning, all. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Wherever you are and whenever you're watching, thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. And of course, How to Train Your Dragon wings its way to nearly $200 million. I believe that we will get the extra $2 million in the next couple of days because they always get the numbers not quite right. Those are estimates. And at a $200 million global bow, this film is doing well. I wish, no, I don't wish. If Marvel saw numbers like that, maybe we could agree that Marvel made a comeback. But Lilo and Stitch is rising up, $858 million. Mission Impossible not doing great, but not falling into the clink either. And it did move past $500 million. It's a big worldwide sensation, but it's going to need to crawl a little bit closer to that billion-dollar number in order to be profitable, like at least $900 million, and then we can start to talk. It just costs too much. We got a lot of people in the house, Loving Alpha and many others. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's move on to the next story, which is this Nicholas, what's his name? Galadstein says that the Masters of the Universe has wrapped production. It's the role of a lifetime, and he doesn't fit the character at all. Not in any way. if that's supposed to be He-Man. I put everything into it. Well, they didn't seem to care about the casting, but different conversation. We got Glenn Close and Billy Porter joined cast of Lionsgate, The Hunger Games, Rise of the Reaping. Let's see, Crazy Old Lady and Crazy Dude. So there you go. I guess it's going to be weird. I also know what's going to be weird. The Naked Gun trailer I really enjoyed. And having these two people, these wonderful actor and actress, be a part of this cast is going to be wonderful, I believe. And it's nice to see Pamela Anderson back. She is a treasure. Speaking of treasures, Amazon treasures ads. That's right. And they are going to push forward the pact to gain access to 80% of connected TV households. Roku has been doing very well by itself, set-top box TV or otherwise, and Amazon likes the idea of, well, having some dedicated Roku access. They're also going to share data and some other things, which will build quite the powerhouse that I don't think other connected TVs will be able to keep up with, and maybe Samba's in trouble. Speaking of in trouble, well, Byron Allen reached a settlement with McDonald's claiming racial bias in advertising. I mentioned this a little bit on Saturday, but I found it to be interesting because I'm trying to figure out, if anything, there's a major disparity in the commercials that are being produced right now. So if we're going to bring up race and add to how commercials look these days, they definitely aren't demographically accurate. But we do have Dakota Johnson being very based in the last several days. In fact, ever since Madam Web, she's kind of smacked down the industry. Yeah, she had to, for the first time, use an intimacy coordinator, despite making her first 3 major films, basically being very intimate with another actor, and says that it was really great to have them there, but the sex scenes are not sexy and it doesn't feel good. It also didn't perform very well. What a disaster. Well, it had Pedro Pascal in it, so maybe that says something. We've got Dakota talking about the mess that Hollywood is in right now. You can read this article over on World of Real. Jordan Rumi wrote a great article talking about the fact that they just remake things. They don't have original ideas and they don't know how to do anything anymore because it's all by committee. Of course, I'm paraphrasing, but the article is pretty clear. G7 leaders have gathered in Canada for a summit. It's obviously being overshadowed by issues in the Middle East, but I think some of these people are going to have the come to Trump conversation, and they're not going to like it. Oh, by the way, the president was disrespected by having only 4 people to receive him, these 4 Mounties. These Mounties might have been thrilled, but it was meant to insult Trump. Wall Street is recovering from Friday's shock this morning. That's right. The U.S. stocks are up, oil prices are down, and reality has returned to the world. Good. Shares of the meat packing giant JBS, the Brazilian company that went public in an IPO, fall at the beginning of its debut. Not a great way to get your first bell ring, that's for sure. They got their bell rung and not in a good direction. We've got a curbing of immigration enforcement at farms, meatpacking plants, and hotels and restaurants because we need to escort the bigger style criminals out of places like, well, Los Angeles, New York, Chicago. We go through a whole list of that. We got the Trump family actually launching their next venture. It's a mobile phone company, and I guess they're doing a version of one of the phones out there in gold. That'll be interesting. Smaller amusement parks are hoping for a strong summer under the shadow of tariffs. The shadow of tariffs is a bunch of BS that AP added here at the end. We make steel, we make parts here, so that's the complaint is, oh no, we may not be able to maintain our rides. Baloney. Trump cleared a path for the actual acquisition or investment of Nippon Steel into the U.S. Steel, but acquisition, probably not happening. We've got Juneteenth celebrations falling apart and evaporating. I guess you can't maintain trends forever if you don't have NGO money. And Medicaid enrollees have fear, for some reason, that they're going to lose their coverage if they're able-bodied. That's the only way they would lose coverage. And finally, the bear story of the day is some adorable bear cubs which decided to play with a backyard swing. We're going to watch that after we get past the end of the show and into bonus time. So stick around, folks. We'll have that here in just a moment. I want to say thank you for the beautiful people and the $2 Rumble rant. Hope everyone enjoyed Father's Day, and only kings we celebrate in the U.S. Remember to hit the like button, and remember that Rumble is cooler than some others. Come on over. It's a lot of fun. I like it. Of course, I paraphrase that as well. I'm Captain Paraphrase when it comes to the 6 Minute Daily. And once again, I've got a lovely membership from our good friend, Jeremiah Hembry. Good to see you, buddy. We got a few other folks rolling through the door here. Let's see who it is. As I said before, Ruby Hoove dropping a lovely membership. And we've got a Weatherman gifting a Culture Casino membership over here. Thank you, Weatherman. I hope you're feeling good. I do hope everybody had a great Father's Day. I know I did. It's always nice to see your dad, right? I think so. Jeremy Heath is in the house. Great to see you. I imagine there's a raid coming in, and we got Theliato in the house as well. Philip Gaming is here, and the reason I kept confusing those is because Follow the Bradleys fun showed up as well. Thanks for the raid, my friend. I hope you're doing well. The WDW Pro himself, the man, the myth, the legend, celebrates 8 months of membership. I like this channel. Well, I like your channel too, Pro. And thank you for the amazing gifties. That's right, 5 Culture Casino memberships. I love it. Tobach in the house. Look at all these wonderful names. I can't believe it. 11 Alpha. Randall Orser. He's Canadian. We've got the lovely Penny, and Sergeant Giratina in the house. Look, we've got, wait, I saw that. Chris Dickerson in the house. B-Base, Dakota. She was, boy. I'm telling you right now. Brandon, the anime guy. That is a good guy. Come a little closer. That's right. I love that guy. I think he's great. Juliet. The lovely Juliet from across the pond is here, and so many more, including Dan's Life at the Kingdom. Another membership from the great and powerful Hoove, who is amazing. You gotta love the Hooves. They're great. Who else is out there? We got a few other folks. We could say hi to Pamela Epson. I hope you're doing well, dear. Checking in with Culture Casino. Well, thank you. And oh, man, look at all of these amazing people. I am so blessed. You are the best audience on YouTube. You're certainly the best chat. Of course, we share you amongst many channels, including WDW Pro, my buddy, my pal, my friend. Speaking of friends, let's look at this bear stuff real quick, because we do have bonus time, and I have the bear story and another thing to get into. So let's take a look at this. There's an adorable bar. It's a bar. Let's see. Got a shrinky-dinky it. Shrinky-dinky it. That's right. So this bear is playing with a backyard swing, or 2 of them, 2 bear cubs. And let's take a look at the video. I think there's a video. Is there a video? Ah, I thought there was a video. Is it down here? Well, it's important to be bear aware. That's really the whole point of the story. You got to make sure you limit their access to food. You have to seal up your garbage cans, get bear-proof garbage cans if you can, and basically keep food away from bears so that they don't end up in your house, like in your kitchen, like that one video of the bear. There was a video taken on June 9th in Colorado Springs backyard that showed a pair of bear cubs enthusiastically playing with the swings. I thought I had that. And the furry family was caught on Holly Hannum's security camera. That's awesome. But you do need to be aware, and if you find a bear in your yard, don't freak out. If the bear notices your presence, they could change the behavior. You just need to get out the way, I would say. If the bear notices you, doesn't leave, if the bear notices you but doesn't leave, sorry, I'm trying to read this in a very small way. Wave your arms slowly overhead and talk calmly to keep looking at the bear as you slowly back away until the bear is out of sight. Make sure you aren't walking through the bear's escape route. Yeah, don't block them in. That's the other thing when you're bear aware. Once the bear leaves, get rid of or secure food, of course. Garbage, pet food, bird seed. They really love bird feeders. They'll eat the whole bird feeder, by the way. Most conflicts between people and bears can be linked to a hungry bear smelling something to eat. Don't let that be you. Oh, man, I'm so bummed out. I thought I had a video with this. Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's see. There it is. Of course, that's not going to play well here because it is on a channel that probably is going to try to claim me, but there's that. So if you're interested in that video, Bear Cubs play with backyard swing, it's on Joyful Viral. So there you are. Let's take a look at the thing that is going to make me overjoyed. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Sort of, kind of, maybe. It is, it's odd. I wasn't looking for affirmation of my love of a particular film. Let's take a look at this. Wow, got lots of hairs out of place. Strange. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Boom. All right. Showgirls star Elizabeth Berkley says the cult classic was way ahead of its time. And thanks to the LGBTQ fans for embracing the film. You rescued it. There were fans forever. I don't know what she's talking about. I think this is just a way to get some cheap acknowledgement and maybe some royalties that she's been looking for a while. I haven't seen her in much lately. Have you? Anyway, she made a surprise appearance at the Cinespia screening of the movie Saturday night in Los Angeles. Oh, no. Didn't she know she was supposed to be protesting against kings? Yeah, she made that surprise appearance at the screening of her film, the cult classic Showgirls. That's right. The greatest movie ever made. The film's showing was part of Cinespia's 30th anniversary celebration of the film at Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. That's exactly where you want to play a cult classic, in a cemetery. Happy Pride. I love you so much, Berkeley said, eliciting applause and cheers. You have no idea. I love you so much. I just want to honor this extraordinary, powerful, bold, magical, sexy, strong, resilient LGBTQ plus community. Okay. She continued, you guys saw me before anybody else saw me. You believed in me before anybody, and you believed in this film and found yourself in No Me. Sure. Anyway, if you want to go and see this, I think it's some of Kyle MacLachlan's best work. Okay. Look, it's an NC-17 film. It was one of the very few that got made at a very specific period of time, and they kept trying to shuffle it. So it's all right. That's right. It did. And it's one of those that they kept trying to get to an R. It just wasn't cooperating. There was no way to edit it. And if you ever get a chance to see the unmatted version, it's interesting. So let's just say that. But like I said, I am crazy about the movie. I don't know why. I still can't explain it. And it's not for any salacious reason. It's just one of those that, every once in a while I'll watch. I still don't understand why I watch it. I don't even know. I mean, there's some of it that's a little tough to take, but anyway, I just appreciate that y'all stick with me despite my quirks and my loves of very, very poor cinema. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Matt G. Hit that thumbs up button. So there's that. According to Enoch, the Altrusian, it's a skin flick. Not quite. I tell you what, you see way more of Dakota Johnson in those three films than I think you see of Berkeley. At least for longer, anyway. Look at all these amazing people. Dean Krantz says, was so bad. She was trying to shake her teenage good girl image so bad, like watching a couple of puppies fight. Pointless, but we still watch. I have to tell you that was very true. Saved by the Bell had a lot of those actors trying to escape from what they were saddled with in their youth. I think only Mario Lopez was truly successful at doing that. What was the other one in there? Shannon Doherty. What was her? Is that right? Is that her name? Anyway, she may have had a few things after that, but nothing that was truly successful. Sometimes in Hollywood, you just get trapped and permanently typecast. So there's that. Lady Godiva says Showgirl is a classic. Yeah, it's a cult classic. I am with you. Putin's Cat, I watch almost everything. How can you talk about something without seeing it? Well, if you have all the facts and figures, you can talk about it from that perspective. If you want to talk about it from like a business standpoint and its performance, you can do that. But you can't really talk about the context and the content of the film without seeing it. I've seen all three of the Dakota films. I've seen a lot of things I would rather have not watched. Then I also watch a lot of horror movies, so there's that. Is Sunder Hammerschlag here? Hello, and Donovan Bradford's in the house. Yeah, it was a high budget exploitation flick. Yes, yeah, cult classic indeed. Oh, that's what it is. So, Shannon Doherty was in 90210 and Charmed. I just forget what the other girl was in that. I don't know why. I'm trying to block Saved by the Bell out of my brain, apparently. And so are all those kids. Oh, my. Like I said, Hollywood can trap you in strange places. Ron Jeremy was never able to escape his typecast. Oh, yes. That's so true. Tiffany Thiessen did fairly well. Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I guess that's true. Yeah. I think this is actually true. From Two Fingers says that as long as the CCP and our cadre of investment management jerkweeds, Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity, and State Street own Hollywood, which they do, which is why everybody they appoint on the board is also affiliated with them. They will be able to make garbage and just keep making garbage for propaganda's sake. James Dosher in the house. What's up, buddy? You still right? Grizzly Adams meme of approval. There you go. There you go. Robert! Tiffany Amber Thiessen was Kelly Kapowski. My crush. She was cute. She was cute. And thank you for the $2, Robert. And in context of its time, Showgirls was supposed to be an important movie. It had a big director and a big writer and was trying to show that an NC-17 movie could become commercially viable. That's also true of the Bad Cap, but it went through a significant amount of production hell. There's a long story behind that film. It is wild. All right. Thanks, Steeple. You're amazing. And thank you for the Rumble rant earlier. I want to say thank you to Weatherman for the previous gifty, because that's amazing. Writing like crazy. Good for you. That's what you're supposed to do, my friend. Thanks for taking a break to hang out with us. Kapow. Ski. Yes, DL Fendel, indeed. Chad St. John says she was cute, but I more liked Lark Voorhees. Ah, let's see. Ba-da-da-da. Man, I wish I could highlight that. I can't. Anyway, regardless, I just thought it was kind of funny that people were highlighting that film, and she was present to be there. Um, it never would have occurred to me to go to a film in a cemetery, and I've been to a lot of really odd horror film screenings, so it is what it is. Ruby Hoove drops a $2 super duper chat to say rainy day in PA. Everyone enjoy your day, and I think that's okay. Sorry, I had to find something that rhymed with it. I'm turning into pro. Anyway, let's see. What do we got? We got kind of a lot of remnants from this weekend. I hope everybody, as I said at the beginning of the show, had a great Father's Day. I didn't find any annoyances or anything that was happening in my neck of the woods that would have been related to No King's Day, which I think is funny. It's funny coming from people who basically never voted on the candidate that they propped up for a run at the presidency. Hadn't passed through the procedure to become president by the bylaws of the party that put her up. And so, yeah, I just find that funny. And you know what is even more interesting is Trump agreed with them. That's right. We will have no kings in this country. Thanks for supporting me. Thought that was funny. Psychotic Mongoose drops a Culture Casino membership. Thank you so very much for that, my friend. And at this point, it occurs to me, I owe you all a little bear. That's right. Little bear for you. Yep. Can't wait to make that into an Alf clip. Oh, we're getting close, guys. 40K is so close. So close. We are less than 1,000 away now. Long time no see bear, says Miss Pick Cafe. Yes, but that's because you've been gone. I've missed you. Logan 5 in the house. Psychotic Mongoose, thank you. Grim is here. Hello, Grim. And a few other folks in the houses. Canada still has a king. That's right. He showed up in your country recently. That had to be weird. Thursday is a Fed holiday. Watch a movie. Hint, hint. Oh, okay. I'll take care of that. And thank you again for $2, Robert. I appreciate you. I'm going to tell you this much. Juneteenth is evaporated. Celebrations, parades, events, whatever you want to call all the activities that have gone along with it since they've tried to promote it as a holiday. They've dried up, disappeared, much like most of Pride Month and everything else. You think that maybe the trend was fed by, as I mentioned before, NGOs and media trying to make it a thing? Yeah. Yeah. It's why it's funny when we have these quote unquote May Day celebrations, if you actually know what that is. I think a lot of people wouldn't want it. I got videos coming. That's right. We got more today, but we've got the new channel out there. Let's see if I can pick it up. I want y'all to subscribe. Hopefully the moderators have found it at this point. If not, give me a moment and I will I will serve it up. But I've been really excited about this new channel for a while. And the first video I'm very proud of. I think that I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The people that are joining me are extra special, and their dedication to what we're doing is pretty spectacular out there. I'm going to give you the premiere, which is going to light on fire here quite soon. That's what I'm going to link first. And it could not have auto picked a better thumbnail pick, because when you first start a new channel, you aren't allowed to do things on it, which is not just a little bit annoying. It's a lot annoying. But here, for the mods and everyone else, this is the first video. The premiere is dropping shortly. And it features our friend Steph. The title of the first one is When Women Drop the Ultimatum, episode number 1. I think it is going to be a good time. The premiere is starting at 8:45. So in just about a half an hour. Very excited. We got 4 people already throwing up the thumbs up over there on the premiere episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel when you do so. Please go and check that link in a separate window right now, and you'll be making my day. All right. Anything else? Oh, thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. Hey, Dr. Megatron's here. What's up? Mark Daly in the house. Hey, there's Sander. Special. Yeah, very special, Sander. Very special. Hey, it's Hanging with Erica and Raph. Hello. I am all for federal government holiday and get paid for it. A paid day off? Sure. Yeah. There's that. Oh, everyone yell at CC for breakfast burrito. It's coming. It's coming. I actually am hoping to get the new camera for filming it, to be fair. So, yeah, very excited. I need more lights in my kitchen, so I have invested in more lighting systems. That's another thing. Crazy. Who else subscribed? Hey, Zombie, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Andy? You good? Tobox says, we are so neglected. You are not. I look at you guys all the time. I love myself some rumbling ranters, for sure. Did anyone here like the ballerina? This guy. I actually made a review video on it. And I'm like, this. I understand why the film didn't do well in the box office, because everybody perceived it was going to be a girl boss movie, but they went way out of their way to make sure that it didn't actually fulfill that perception. So there's that. Ms. Pitt Cafe asked the question. Is it there yet? No, it will be very soon, though. I just didn't have time to get it all set up this weekend. So I think you'll like it. Yeah, I'm going to be proud of this one. And I hope everybody that is on it, all the young ladies that agreed to participate in it, are happy about it as well. Because, folks, the idea is for me to be at least matched, if not outnumbered, by the ladies, because this is going to be a variation in ages and really kind of a perspective that I would love to have a conversation about. That's what this channel is all. That's what that channel is all about. Bone is number 25. Thank you for that, my friend. Culture has a light addiction. That's actually true. Lighting is one of them. Okay, behind sound and at least a quality camera, lighting is really, really important, and so is sound proofing. Someday I'll make a video I'm gonna have to redesign this studio anyway. Someday I'll make a video about all the things that you have to do to eventually do, I will say, in order to be better at doing this. If you ever wanted to do this, so. But I like lights. The ballerina was this year's Furiosa. Well, way better than Furiosa. I mean, the only thing in there was okay was Hemsworth and all the original actors from the actual Mad Max movies. So, yes, your review was very positive. It was. And by the way, they didn't hit me for the review on Ballerina. They hit me for the follow-up on why it didn't do well. Because for a few seconds of that video, my face is superimposed on top of part of a public trailer, which is promotional material for the film. That's currently in review. They actually claimed it. They basically halted all progress that it was making on the 11,000 views I'd had to that point. They really kind of nuked themselves, and hopefully when a human adult either reviews it or ignores it for the 30 days, I will get it back. We'll see. Video's still there, though. King of the Monsters, 1954. Loved Ballerina. Chris Dickerson on Criticless, Ballerina. Hey, I think a lot of us have accounts on Criticless. We should check that out. Kaliki O'Kenny said, I loved it. Deserved better. See? Lots of people loving the film. Oh, no, it's definitely a John Wick universe film, my friend. There is going to be silly violence in it. That's just the way it is. It's not supposed to be 100% realistic. So, it's called Campione. Is it called Campione? Yes, it is. Campione. Hey, Kresha's here. Good morning, Kresha. Hope you're doing well. My nephew was second in his class and an Eagle Scout, but told him he couldn't have a scholarship because diversity. Man, I hope he sues the pants off of them. That's craptastic. That is discrimination. Sonder asked the question. I will answer it in a creative way. Today's tweet and tomorrow's tweet are both tied to the events of the weekend where political violence occurred that ended people's lives. I think that if you are a constant source of calling for violence and you're particularly a politician, you have culpability. I'm not sure what the ramifications will be here, but the fact that everybody's trying to ignore the story and just how linked this person is directly with Waltz, something's got to happen. Better to teach lighting than curse the darkness. Indeed, D.L. Fendel. Indeed. All right, I in the chat, let's see if I can link it again. This is the premiere episode for the channel. And you should be able to subscribe from there, I hope. Anyway, hopefully the mods captured that as I dropped it in the chat. We are the champions, my friends. That's right, Campione. Champion. Yep. Yeah, Campione means champion. That's all. I wonder why it would be Campione. All our mods are necessary, but Weatherman kept letting me get away with too much. And Weatherman's awesome. Not true. But I am definitely going to set that up on Rumble. So there'll be a channel that'll be that as well. So, and I like the way they link channels together, by the way. I think that's really cool. Hey, you didn't have to do this zombie box for £5 sterling. That's proper money, kids. Real money. I need to bounce. I just wanted to drop by and say hi to one of my favorite people. Well, you're one of my favorite people too. I love hanging out with you on Tuesday and Thursday, and you're a great mod. Awesome. We are blessed, friends. We are blessed. Commander and Striker of Shadow is carrying a very strong opinion about Tim Walls, so there's that. Lucius Nature Triste, little Latin for you in the morning, celebrates 5 months of memberships. That's right. No kings. People have no king, but Caesar. Ooh. Et tu, Brute? UFO. Needs a comeback. Racer X. Sure. Look, I'm up for things that we could do better now. There's a lot of things we could do better now. Thank you, Grim. You're amazing. Later. Now, what's important is you do check out the new channel. Even if you don't make it to the premiere, make sure you watch that video today. We got to build that channel up over 1,000 as fast as we possibly can, so that we can get it to the point it'll elevate itself. Let's say. But I also believe I've got a scheduled post for preview. That is on X. You need to follow me on X if you're not already doing so. On that note, we've got just about 5 more minutes before I need to bounce myself. I want to say thank you, Juliet, for doing that. I appreciate all your support everywhere you are. And you are in all of the channels now that I'm in from time to time, which I appreciate. We got Midnight's Edge in the morning. That's going to be coming up next. I hope you guys are all prepared to be redirected to Midnight's Edge in the morning, at least on YouTube, because we've got a conversation about box office that I don't think you're going to want to miss. I think that we're going to talk about some of the nuances and what's happening in the box office and the performances as well. And then I'll be editing a video for later in the day. I have a meeting about that game place because we need to get that back up to full speed for videos over there. Overall, I just could not be more pleasantly thrilled with what is happening there. Hang on a minute. By the way, the premiere from this morning of the new channel won't be an automatic redirect because I don't have those permissions yet. Another reason why we need to get to 1,000 subscribers over there as fast as possible. I'm going to post this one more time. I think I posted it. Yes, I did post it over on Rumble as well. One more time. This is where the premiere is for the new channel, featuring Stephanie, or My Nerdy Home, and myself. I cannot wait to make more. Let's see. We can go ahead and get out of here now. We've been going for almost 45 minutes. All I want to say is be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and Old Nick Culture had a farm.
Old Nick Culture had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cock, E-I-E-I-O, with a cock here and a cock there, here a cock, there a cock, everywhere a cock. Old Nick Culture had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.